Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. In this video, we'll discuss AAC blocks, and the main topics we are going to discuss: introduction about AAC blocks and raw materials we are using for the manufacturing and process, also dimensions of the block and applications, advantages and disadvantages. Finally, we will answer frequently asked questions about this topic. Watch till the end, don't skip the video. Let's start our topic. Autoclaved aerated concrete, that is AAC. AAC is a form of cellular concrete and it is a low density cementitious material. The low density is obtained by the formation of microscopic air bubbles. These air bubbles are formed by the chemical reaction, and we will discuss in the further topic. These air bubbles hardens and subsequent curing with high pressure steams in an autoclave to produce a homogeneous structure of macroscopic voids or cells is known as AAC blocks. Okay, the key points are: AAC was first produced commercially in Sweden in 1923. IS codebook for AAC is IS 2185. Raw material used for the manufacturing are cement, sand, lime, gypsum and fly ash, also aluminium. Okay, now how to prepare these raw materials? Cement 53 grade ordinary Portland cement from manufacturer is required for manufacturing of AAC blocks. Fly ash or sand. Fly ash is mixed with water. After forming slurry, this is mixed with other ingredients like lime powder, cement, gypsum and aluminium powder, etc. Limestone powder is produced at the factory by crushing, or it can be directly purchased in the market. Gypsum is readily available in the market, and this raw material preparation is important part of any manufacturing process. Flowchart of manufacturing process. Follow the steps from 1 to 7 and then from A to E. Okay, first in the ceilings we take sand, cement and lime. These ingredients will be mixed with water and then expansive agent is mixed. These are mixed in a mixing drum and then slurry is poured into the molds. This mold is kept aside for at least 2 hours. During the period, the volume of concrete is increased by 3 times. Then remolding and then shifting to cutting process. After cutting, it is kept in a autoclave. After 5 hours of steam curing. Okay, after steam curing, it is taken out, shifted, then transported. This is a flow chart for manufacturing process. Now we'll discuss this manufacturing process clearly. Step 1. Mixing and dosing. The limitations have to be maintained. This ratio has to be maintained, and aluminium is about 0.08% of total dry materials in the mix. Water ratio is to be 0.6 to 0.65. The cycle of mixing and pouring is 5.5 minutes. First, all the ingredients are poured into different containers according to mix proportions. The automatic system sends these materials into a mixing drum, and once the mixture is ready to set, then using dosing unit, it is poured into a molds. For ACC blocks manufacturing, entire dosing and mixing operation is completely automated, so less human work is to be needed. Step 2. Casting, rising, demolding and cutting. The molds which we are using now have to be greased before pouring the molds, because the stickiness of the concrete towards molds is removed by greasing the surface material, and then slurry is mixed and poured into the greased molds. Aluminium reacts with calcium hydroxide. You can see in the reaction, aluminium reacts with the calcium hydroxide and with water to form hydrogen gas. This leads to the formation of tiny cells. This hydrogen gas expands, and such expansion may be thrice its original volume. After rising and getting enough strength to withstand its own weight, demolding takes place and cutting is done with required dimensions. Please watch the video till the end, it's going to be interesting from now. In the step 3, curing and transportation will be done. In the curing process, an autoclave of 3 meter diameter and 45 meters long tube is used for curing. Okay, steam is fed into the autoclave and a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius, and this will be cured for at least 5 hours. Okay, properties of blocks mainly depends on steam curing and also raw materials proportions. When the blocks attain required properties, then they are stored in the area and then transported. This whole manufacturing process seems to be easy but have to be done with utmost care. Next, dimensions of block. Based on thickness, different sizes are available in the market. Okay, 4-inch block and 6-inch block, 8-inch block, 9-inch block. You can see in the picture. Applications of AAC blocks. These blocks are used in residential, commercial and institutions like schools, hospitals, etc. Special applications are firewalls and also soundproof walls. Next, advantages. Reduces material wastage and minimizes pollution and waste. So it is known as eco-friendly product. Manufacturing process uses less energy compared to traditional methods. Manufacturing process is pollution free, and due to lightweight and dimensional accuracy, material wastage is avoided. Lowering operational cost and labor charges are reduced up to 15%, and construction gets faster by 20%. AAC blocks weighs almost 80% less as compared to red brick. So ultimately dead load will be reduced, and if the dead load is reduced, then cement and steel, which helps in great cost saving. Disadvantages. Demand is more but supply is poor. More manufacturing plants are required. Familiarization of products among contractors and masons, because practicing using thin set of motors compared to traditional motors have to be done. Cost of setting up AAC plant is high. Next, frequently asked questions. Many of our students in Instagram page asked few questions. If you are not following us on Instagram, I will give a link in the description. You go and follow there. What is the cost of each block? It is around 3050 per cubic meter. First you have to answer how many blocks per cubic meter, and then each block has a volume. We have taken a typical block of 625 mm by 240 mm by 15 mm, and we divided 1 cubic meter by each block volume. Then we got number of blocks as 44. Now divide 3050 rupees by 44. Tell me in the comment section what is the cost of each block. Next, which is better, CLC? CLC means cellular lightweight concrete. Okay, CLC or AAC? CLC production is not an easy task because it has a long curing period. We cannot guarantee it as a lightweight concrete, and achieved strength depending on setup and quality control at the manufacturing unit. So you will get a different strength for different batches. That's why I will say AAC, because it is manufactured in the company. We have more accurate results for AAC. And any doubts regarding AAC blocks or AAC manufacturing or any kind of doubts, you can comment in the below section. I will reply you soon. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Also click the bell icon. See you in the next video. Thank you.